Os pontos fortes do meu time é a organização. Nosso time é bastante organizado, muito calmo, comunicação boa. A gente tem resiliência quando a gente está perdendo. Isso é um ponto muito forte do nosso time. A gente não desiste nunca.
Consegue eliminação do tiozinho, mais duas na conta, vai deitar no
Com certeza é a Imperial. Até por ser os atuais campeões da CFL, fizeram uma campanha muito boa, 14-0, é uma coisa nova, novo recorde, conseguiram ganhar a gente na final de 3-0, então conseguiram ser campeão invicto da CFL sem perder nenhum mapa. Então com certeza são eles, até pelos jogadores que eu conheço que também são muito bons, mostraram isso durante o campeonato, né, para não ter perdido nenhum mapa.
C4 tá na varanda, Capuco deu a cara, mas também agora ficou tudo igual. Capuco deu a cara, tomou, lá vem TRL.
Meu objetivo é chegar nesse campeonato forte e a gente chegar longe nesse campeonato. Os fãs, pra torcida, continue torcendo, muito obrigado pela torcida, a gente vai sempre tentar fazer o melhor por vocês e por nós também.
Agora sim o tiozinho foi, antecipou a movimentação, já tá na piscina, deu o prefire, o Eagles consegue a eliminação pra cima.
Fala aí pra todo mundo que torce pra gente que a gente vai dar o nosso melhor pra tentar sair campeão desse campeonato aí.
Toma, ele prefere de um lado, prefere do outro, Capuco não desce, agora deu a cara, Capuco desceu, foi pra cima, VNC vai tentando buscar o seu orange, dança de um lado, vai dançar de outro, vai chamar o Capuco pro baile!
Com certeza o objetivo do nosso time é sair campeão, fazer um bom campeonato, né? Uma CFS bem disputada, com certeza. O objetivo é a gente jogar bem, jogar jogo, desde a fase de grupos até os playoffs, sair campeão, com certeza é o objetivo de cada um. E também agradecer muito pela torcida, sei que não são muitos, mas os que torcem com certeza são os de verdade.
Os pontos fortes do meu time é que esse ano nós conseguimos juntar os 5 jogadores que vivem o melhor momento dentro do jogo aqui no Brasil.
Lá vem ele, deu a cara pro GD, consegue a eliminação em cima do GD.
Tá em suas fases muito boas e a gente só encaixou as funções certas e só estamos jogando.
Nossa, vocês vão ver, eu não sei se ele avistou o Delvis agora, não conseguiu naquela virada rápida de mira, mas consegue a kill pra...
Acho que falar um pouco sobre o nosso time, acho que com certeza nós montamos cada jogador para ser campeão mundial. E esse é o nosso único foco mesmo.
Golfing. A parte de cima, aí na cara pra cima do primeiro, já consegue a eliminação pra cima do Gene. O kill dele é um triple no hard.
Eu vejo uma oportunidade do nosso time evoluir mais, porque o nosso objetivo principal é o Mundial no final do ano. Então é um campeonato de alto nível que a gente vai jogar para adquirir experiência e mais entrosamento.
Vai ter que jogar muito, ele se reposiciona, o Bolo pegou ali, o
Meu Deus.
O ponto forte do nosso time, que eu acho, é a nossa união, que a gente joga todo mundo com a mesma sintonia, a mesma vontade de vencer. A gente fez esse time pensando que tudo vai dar certo, que a gente vai ser campeão da maneira que foi, invictos, sem muita dificuldade.
Tadinha, foi pra rolar, agora deu a cara da apresentação, tenta buscar um double kill, pega por ali, o kill, a bala, que ele me acerta para cima do Igor.
Muito obrigado a todo mundo que está torcendo pela gente, família de todos, é muito apoio, muito obrigado para vocês fãs que confiam na gente, no nosso trabalho. Sei que vocês querem ver o Brasil novamente no topo do Crossfire e nós estamos nos dedicando muito para isso. Botem fé na gente.
We are back here at the CFS IO 2022 for the Americas Division, and so far we got done with our first match. It was Imperial taking a very dominant victory over Medellin. Medellin have to go once again right back into the battle here up against Black Dragons.
Maybe it was too quick that they didn't even realize that they were losing that many rounds. I mean, we were done 2 maps within 1 hour. So that was the quickest match I think we had so far, for sure. Yeah, including Umena, of course. So was this 20 minutes plus time? Was it enough time for them to actually grab their mentality from melting down into the ground and absorbed into the ground?
Yeah. Good question. I think that it is difficult to come back from something like that, especially after you had such a successful start to the tournament, and then you go into the next one. But first off, guys, before we do get into the match, let us once again introduce our teams.
Consegue eliminação do tiozinho. Ang vai fazer a entrada do tiozinho. Já misturou com ele.
MEDELLIN GAMES, second place, and they did get 3-0'd by Imperial in the finals of the Brazil CFL 2022 Season 1. But they started off strong here. Now they have one more match to go.
There can be only one sun, and that's Imperial from Brazil. Right now, are they going to just hide in the shadow, or will they be some other shining light somewhere else? That's the placement that they're really looking to find. Previous match, but from the camera we could see the atmosphere. At least it seems like the pressure is not really on because they're having different thought about their opponents.
Yes, very true. They look pretty happy, but let's go ahead and introduce our second team, Black Dragons.
Volta, tenta surpreender, o Boris vai chamando a atenção em tudo. É o setup, olha o norte, garante a eliminação do Araújo, hoje ele devolve, mas cai.
The Black Dragons' first match of the day will start now. They had one match yesterday that was against Imperial, and they were the first ones to take a map off Imperial this year.
Don't have numbers for Primo, but because it's supposed to be data from CFDL. But yesterday,
yes,
there were some great moments for Primo to actually have multiple members down at an A site that he was defending. So we can totally say that this guy's not new, very experienced player who can also have moments, shining moments within the team.
MG, sharp sniping skills and the playmaker of the team. Definitely, I feel like a player that needs to be on, and hopefully he is on and ready to go today. He was playing very well up against, of course, Imperial yesterday.
NG needs to be sharp, and maybe sharper than before. Yesterday, they had their toughest opponent. The other two teams, I'm pretty sure they have, they're thinking about taking the match and maybe going for the second place spot. That is totally possible. But this is the matchup they have to win in order to go up to that second place spot.
That's a great point you make. This is really a fight for second place between these two teams because, you know, Medellin already defeated Vincent Gaming. Black Dragons, they should be the favorites up against Vincent Gaming a little bit later on, but, you know, some of the casters, not all predicting Black Dragons for that one, but you know, if Black Dragons can win this one, then they should feel confident to go into the next one and try to win that one as well.
Yes, and because Black Dragons, they got a map off of Imperial already. Very high chance if they win this match, that they will actually be second from the group stage.
Yes, very true. And so this is the most important one for them. They just want to try to get in here and win it out, and we'll see how it does go. You can see that the head-to-head record, actually, Medellin does hold the 2-0 over them. We'll see if Black Dragons can break that streak.
Black Dragons, who would say Medellin have a lot more control all over the five-man roster. And in comparison, Black Dragons, there are some ups and downs. So, and then in terms of control, it's a lot less. But there are days and some matches. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters on the map. It's just how they're feeling at the moment. There are some matches where they can actually just carry the entire game. So it is not totally out of the question where Black Dragons can take the win today.
All right, so we're going to be hopping onto Compound first off. Medellin say no more of that Black Widow nonsense. You guys looked really good on that map yesterday. We're not going to play that one. Not the greatest record for them on that map either. And yeah, so Compound will be the start here. Sub-base banned by Black Dragons. And Medellin in the Brazil CFEL, they're able to take a 10-5 and a 10-6 in their 2 matches. One of them was on port, one of them was on sub-base. So that's where that 2-0 win rate does have does come in rather for Medellin.
Yep. Also, yeah, Black Dragons not really playing much of Compound during their playoff. So let's see, and it's been a while. And Black Dragons can take a long time, especially when they're pushing up from Blacklist. It's a different Black Dragons that we know from years ago, where they could be just sweeping through the places with the sniper jumping through all around the map. It is not the case with the different roster now. So, and from Compound, this is the map where if you take a little too long at the beginning of BL side, you might be running out of time going with that C4 plant.
Yeah.
So let's see if they are quick enough to actually go into the plant.
You want to make sure you don't get out-rotated on this map. You want to get in there and get in there fast, as you're saying. Try to maybe mimic what Imperial has been able to pull off on the Blacklist side on many different maps. Could work out pretty well for you. But guys, we do have the first map ready to go. Let's jump into Compound right now. All right, off we go. It looks like Black Dragons will be starting out here on the Blacklist side. Let's see how confidently Medellin will play. Well, that's
sneaky, no grenade, and yep, that's the reason why you saw Noves there just casually just walking through, not really knowing that what 2 members from Medellin actually walking down the street.
Yeah,
had nothing being challenged, no grenades whatsoever.
That's definitely a kill that, you know, as you mentioned, it's very sneaky, but in terms of like the mental game, it can definitely kind of set the tone, right? Came out so early, as now Rafael's trying to check in here, but he will be spotted, and VNC comes out aggressively. Again, very confident, very in your face, very quick in this one. A couple of kills to Medellin.
Yeah, Medellin, that was a big setup. Yeah, Silva, the baiting player, saying, okay, I'm just going to back off. You got the kill, go grab it. Yeah, easy 2 kills already. Having a great start to a Compound. And here we see 2A site, but behind, no one at the desk, but both, I think, looking towards A long now because it's been, yep. And GDSC actually not from a top, actually to the side near the bomb site. Usually not where snipers are.
You see Black Dragons, they're making a push in now, but bunch of flashes and stuff being thrown at them, and it's 2v5. MG leading the charge with the AWM. Not going to look good for him. That's going to be the end of that round. Medellin, they start strong and early in this first round.
Black Dragons, after losing 2 members first round, just going for the information feed. They have to get who's where, how many men they're actually spending on A site, B site, having sniper, or which site, let's see. But that was actually GDSC holding sniper back there, so that fake information which is now different. Yeah, Eagle's on sniper. Let's see if that hurts Black Dragon or not.
Yeah. You can see that the win rate here on Blacklist for Black Dragons for Compounds, not so good. 33%, even as a team who made it to the playoffs from their region. Maybe not their strongest side and map. We'll have to work on it here, but a very strong opponent against them.
During Brazil CFEL 2022 Season 1, Black Dragons, one of the weakest spot, of course, weakest win rate from BL is compound. Only 33%.
Yeah.
And there are maps where they actually have like 60%, 70% win rate.
Mm-hmm.
Those are, of course, Ankara and Black Widow.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be here.
Okay, of course.
Very true.
That is true. But 30% is... And it's not like they only played 3 rounds. Of course, we do have a lot of numbers, a lot of round number counts. But that is actually one of the lowest that we've seen so far.
Yeah. So, Black Dragons trying to make their way in through the middle here. Let's see how it does go as they are going to push through the central plaza in towards B.
Yeah, B side ready. 3 rifles. B bottom.
Okay, a little bit of a fake. They move towards there, but not actually make their way. The spray is good. As Black Dragons trying to make their way in. Eagle trying to spot them, but the A side has been taken, but only on a 1-for-1 trade here for Black Dragons.
That's why Eagles just going to wait MG ready from the central plaza bird's nest. Tucson had no chance right there. And with sniper open spot, it's going to be a very hard retake.
Trying to shoot 10 MT. Not an easy task here. Eagles still trying to deal with him, but the rest of Black Dragons coming over to support. And will make that pretty easy. Silva, as always, seemingly all left alone, and he is going to eventually go down. As seems like we do have a small issue. It is a mic issue, so that's why we'll go to a quick pause. This is an FPS. We want everybody to be able to communicate immediately, exactly, with no issues at all. And that was a very quick mic issue.
Yes, just unplug USB, plug it back in. Oh, it was quickly solved. That's what I'm hearing.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what we like to hear.
1-1. Though, we did miss Eagles going down. And from the minimap, though, we could see that Medellin really charged out to the central plaza. He was trying to go back into the sniper position, but could not really get into that door. And MG. Could see MG slowly building up. Those shots were coming.
Yeah, he's looking confident right from the get-go, you know? And always a good sign for Black Dragons. Definitely one of the players that we look at to see, you know, where his form is at on the day. Rafał was also doing very well as Novez. A lot of young players on this team. Knotson did mention in his interview that he's kind of like building up the team with a lot of young, intelligent and talented players around him. And certainly we can see that here.
Yeah, also teaching them so they can gain the experience very soon. Along with Cfsio, of course. He's got a whole lot of experience on himself. Also as a sniper. So Medellin, they do somewhat have double sniper. Only we do see oftentimes Cfsio holding AWM when Eagles go down.
This is a very cute angle. Don't see it very often.
Oh, nice
very
drag.
nice drag, yeah.
Very quick through the rails. Got the B bottom because the sniper is down from Medellin. It is open. C4 being planted. Screamo got that C4 down. Now flash is in. They want to come in early.
Oh, the spray from Novez too good as he pulls out the pistol. Silva in the clutch,
MG.
and he's going to headshot the pistol onto MG of all players from that range, and that will be the defuse here for Medellin.
Even though it was a 1v3, Silva, it can be, of course, we're in still early rounds. Maybe because of that, Silva kept it very cool. Notice his aim, and after shooting 2 bullets, he waited for like 0.3 seconds and then got the third on. Just showing how incredible, how much control he actually has, not just with the aim, but his own mindset and precision because of that. Even experienced players have they do have some problems with that.
Yeah.
You just can't control at the moment.
Yeah. But Silva, definitely one of the guys known for doing that, so glad you do point it out. The more I watch this guy, the more I am charmed by his skills. Push is coming in here. Silva is doing, again, just a great job. He will be taken out here. Eagles having a little bit of trouble of supporting him, although he will dodge all of those bullets somehow, and a nice pistol kill for him there.
It seems like the responding player actually missed a lot more.
Yeah.
Almost the entire mag of bullets. A long, you can see, does have the control back for GR side. GDSC maybe trying to join forces with his teammate.
Yeah.
Only MG.
Running away for now.
Okay, do they have any? Okay, they do have some throwables. Oh, first shot missed. MG in trouble. More shots coming. And that's MG down.
Yeah.
Great choice. It smoked a little too late, that guy, maybe. But doesn't matter.
All good. They just jumped through. It seems like a pretty obvious rotation, right? Because he was kind of running away from MG to join up, and MG read the fact that they would come from long, but not able to hit a couple of key shots. We gotta hope that that doesn't hit his mentality too hard.
The Black Dragons, though, they're planting the bomb, first of all, at least. Breaking in. But Medellin in this rotation, we saw them from the previous match. Their rotation of retakes has been very unique, and it's somewhat unpredictable from the defending side when you have the bomb down. That's something that Black Dragons need to think about a little more.
It's a very common way to slow play compound from Blacklist side.
I did see a lot more, as I mentioned yesterday from Brazil, a lot more fights in a room on this map, even going all the way into a plant way long. A lot less of that during Americas for now.
So that firefight there won by Black Dragons, but a lot of damage onto two members, so I suppose you could call it even, but slight, obviously, advantage here to Black Dragons.
Even if you put them together, less than 40 HP, but doesn't matter, it's another headshot. GDSC who's holding down the gate.
Ooh. You know, Eagles hasn't, he hasn't been having his best day, but that was a clean shot.
Yeah, did you even see the zoom?
It was so quick, man. It's like he knew that somebody could be there.
Yeah, quick shot. And that's what he's been really good at, the ducking down shot, that sniper.
Nearly did it again.
Will can dodge bullets, but not all the time.
Hey, you see him.
Oh, yeah, totally flashed.
Not sure about going back in there with the flash. Maybe he was trying to go right and he accidentally moved forward, but Eagle is on his game in this round. And that's a 4th round for Medellin, so a great start for them.
Okay, let's get it on.
And 2 rounds in a row where Medellin, they actually finished in BL position, not in their own base.
Yeah.
It was much more of a retake-ish rotation.
They're feeling pretty retake-ish, if I say so myself.
Yeah, that's also because Black Dragons are not really pushing through the double pillars yet. Oh, Eagles again.
I don't know what happened. That one kill, it's like it powered him up. He was like 0-2, now he's 4-3. Really making his way back into this game. Silva obviously still on his game. Couple of kills to him. Knotson leading the charge though, looking to get onto this B site.
With the C4, but the crew from Medellin. Again, so actually thinking, are they going to send all 3 through double pillars? That will be outrageous. It's going to keep Eagles, making sure if anyone comes out, not likely anyone's going to come out from B side after the plant. I think he just wants to kill the angle of the bait spots. Looking into the B entrance.
There you go. Nice angle for Knotson. That's 4 kills on the round now to him. As Eagles has to go in with the pistol here. 7 seconds. That's 1.
Oh, time's up though.
Oh yeah, you couldn't find him. Nice job by MG here. Just to avoid him. and that's exactly what you got to do, as Black Dragons will pick up a bomb victory here. I'm not sure if it'll be counted as that because he got the kill right before the bomb went off, but either way, essentially a victory through the bomb not being able to be defused.
I think that's also what we were sort of waiting for, the B double pillar entry. Medellin never really let that go before the round. Now the other side option is open. And Black Dragon's not really sending any men towards A, but there's a jump into the central plaza. Smokes near B site.
It's a very quick push through this wall, and that's an unfortunate bounce. You gotta watch out for those railings. Silva in the bait spot, GDSC spots them all coming in. They look to get in behind them. That's another kill going to Supremo this time.
Look, they're staying near GR base. Not really going into either sites.
Big sprays, Novez with a headshot this time, and Silva all alone, low on health. Picks off one, but not looking too strong for him to pick up more than that.
Notson's off angle. They almost got him down.
Oh, okay.
Silva. And MG's position, it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
A sniper being in this position with a pistol, of course, Silva doesn't have too much HP, 25 only. This might not be checked.
Oh, he checks it, but MG quicker.
5 HP though. Oh, close one.
Yeah. Black Dragons. I like the comeback here. It was 4-1, and Medellin were pretty clean for 3 rounds in a row, but now Black Dragons on the resurgence.
They kept the central zone, not going into other side, waited for Medellin to actually run into them. And yeah, those type of angles, especially from A, headshots can be easily made through that short pillar. That's what Black Dragons really wanted to go for. They have achieved that in the 7th round. Now 2 in a row for Black Dragons. C4 wins. And now short rotation. Yeah, finally with sending a man through a long. I was wondering when they were going to send Novaes into A. We've seen those moments yesterday.
Yeah. We'll see if he does go for it or if he just waits for his team to give some information. Slow pushing through the pillars for now. VNC here with a flashbang ready to go.
Sometimes those shots, even when they don't see the enemy, might just be a fat finger push. We do have some of that, especially I was the player who always did that. And then the shot caller would, be enraged. You're supposed to keep quiet! Sorry. Oh, burning time! Nice. I actually like this because they got 2 in a row and then they're making Medellin impatient. Not even using too much flash.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to go eventually here. Looks like a B maneuver as GDSC pops out. That's not going to work for him. Notson pretending he's going A, but there is a push coming into B as we speak.
DNC, there's one, but Rafał getting that B side bottom. It's open now to Black Dragons. 11 seconds. The bomb has to come down. There it is. Nova is getting that C4 planted. B side, but still MG left alone. Silva, nice check. Great movement there.
Yeah, it was pretty insane, and now, he's just dodging all these bullets. A 1v1, and Silva gonna pick up the headshot. Huge play, as now they will try to get into this B-bomb site. Spray, pretty good for Rafał. He picks up both. And Silva, a little bit slow, I would say.
Only seconds. Needs to get the kill, but Rafał, another headshot. Nice play by Rafał there. As we're now a 4-4 tied score.
Yeah, kind of what we expected from this matchup. Black Dragons able to take a map off of Imperial says a lot. And Medellin, even though they came out a little bit flat against Imperial, I think that they're definitely better than what they showed so far today. So trying to pick it up here.
That's when Eagles on his way back to his position. Almost had the enemy in his crosshair. And GDSC also on AWM. Going near the base of Blacklist.
Uh-oh.
Okay, is this a good choice or not?
Apparently so.
Okay, now they know. Okay, GDSC would have sniped all the way down. They're giving some, feeding some information for Medellin. It's very likely near the base or a room. Silva has to be careful, but he's running. Trying to read the rotation and chase the opponent.
Yeah. Quick one from Silva, nearly takes out MG. MG was like, wait.
Wow.
What?
Only a few bullets actually fired. And I think it all landed.
It was incredibly quick. That is for sure.
Okay, shots fired and immediate rotation into Central Plaza. And MG gets a sniper.
Yeah, Eagles has been holding that position a lot, so I think that MG kind of potentially expecting it, checked it, got the quicker shot off.
35 seconds. Expecting a rush anytime.
Nice check here by Tuzin. That's going to give his team a lot of information. GDSC right there, ready, looking, picks up 2. And a 3rd, and Silva cleans it up. That is going to be Medellin moving up 5-4. A very close match so far, Zclef.
GDSZ. The man of that round. No flash, though, to the B bottom. Maybe just missed, but through the smoke, they thought it should be ready because they, Black Dragons, they had information, okay, at least to A. So this should be very doable, even though we don't really have time. But when you don't have that much time, the defending side, you're expecting. When you're expecting, it makes, yeah, shots. Defending side, for the defending side, to make things much easier.
Little play in A room.
A lot of members around this angle.
Shouldn't say little, as Black Dragons are very ready for that push. Shut it down big time.
A lot of bullets fired into that sort of small angle. Oh man, no one would have survived that.
And MG just very calmly holding the pillars angle. Nobody coming in from there just yet. Medellin with a slow push in through the room now. GDSC is going to check it.
Supremo also checked. As he did jump to the other side. Silva on AWM did spot Dotson. That's an easy shot.
Man, Silva is just hard carrying right now.
Yeah,
Him and GDSZ are the team at this moment.
Oh, but Rafal, great movement though. And Tucson going to be the immediate backup right behind him, but to be 3. 2 seconds, but the C4 going to be sight. That's GDSC carrying the bomb. MG looking at to B entrance. Doesn't know that GDSC. What a quick shot.
Yeah, insane reaction. And Tuzin is going to be shot down. So Black Dragons tied up again, 5-5. This is the crossfire that we are used to. Very close matches. Imperial kind of messing all that up with their insane dominance.
Finally some grenades being thrown down.
Third grenade kill. Get it down, G-Clef.
Writing that down round. Got GDSC, who was performing one of the best out of the team. Now with him gone, Black Dragon still with this many beat coverage. They do have the other 2 in one from Natsun from a room and Supremo near the desk of a site, which basically leaves the Central Plaza open.
Yeah. Kind of just having Supremo look at it and hope that's enough to catch the rotation if it does come in through Central Plaza.
Now Naughton going a little closer to B sites for quicker backup. Yeah, but still holding position towards B, you can see the respect that Medellin they're likely to come B from Central Plaza. Yeah, not really swinging their position at all.
I remember when Compound used to be a more fast-paced map.
Much more fast-paced.
These two teams, I don't know. They're playing it a little bit slower.
Just feel the tension, just trying to check every angle, all the bait spots, back and forth. You see nothing. Then it should be right here.
This is Silva. This is what he does. MG is going to shut him down, though. And immediately he says, oh, there's two more. Go A. And we'll see if it works out for them as Knotson under fire. He will be headshot by VMC. VMC, Supremo not able to land those shots. He will land the following ones.
But the other two already in the site with the C4 to the other. The Black Dragons, Supremo very low, but they survive. Nova and MG entering from the entrance. Eagles misses his first shot, alone now.
Tutsin not getting that one is huge. Eagles has to clutch it, pulling out the knife, not gonna do it.
No more pistol, bullet.
Yeah.
The left had to reload either just, or maybe even go for the knife kill. Just not enough, of course. Usually the pistols or the main gun, main weapon would beat the knife. Another great round for Black Dragons, though.
Yeah. Really good reads. And MG, once again, pretty solid, I would have to say, on the defense there of B. Even though Silva was being so tricky once again. As here's MG just going to get one and back off. Flash is coming in, but they don't seem to care. They're just running on in. And then they're going to stop.
Yeah, wanted to chase MG. They're not willing to let the soul of his teammate go. Yeah, but MG pretty quick on the retreat. Flash. Getting the hell out of there. Yeah, but still staying B bottom. I was imagining that he would go transition and at least look towards, or even go into a top instead. Yeah, it's going to be a much more rifle towards that A entrance. Yeah, Supremo not in double position near the desk.
Yeah, just waiting for the injured Medellin to make their way in. And we'll see how this does go. We do have one member, Novez, kind of in the spawn, going back and forth.
Personally, not a big fan of the desk double position, because both can actually be one-shotted pretty quickly. But with the smoke, the A entrance, this could actually work out. But no one from A top, because Nova is off the pillars.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how this works.
Maybe he can join for the triple desk stack. All right, here we go. That's one shot. And there it is. Supremo able to support, as well as Novez, who picks up 3. Just gets over there so quickly.
Yeah, Nova's rotation was insane.
Yeah. He was right nearby in the second that information was passed over. He jumped on in. He was able to get in.
He had a clue with the smoke. But the rotation was really quick. Well done there. And MG. Yeah, this was again from the Central Plaza, right? With no grenade. Okay, we've seen this very early. But this time, yeah, Black Dragons all of a sudden in a lead. Within the last 6 rounds, Black Dragons able to take 5 out of Medellin.
Yeah, it's pretty huge. I think that as a team, all 5 members of Black Dragons are performing better, as the score would indicate. And on the side of Medellin, it still kind of feels like a 2-man army at this point. I think that Tuzin hasn't been able to do too much. VNC and Eagles have been okay, but they really need to step it up. Black Dragons are a great team.
And their defensive position here from the central plaza, because the long push was just stopped. They're expecting a push from central plaza with the smoke and flash, but there has been none. They should be able to smell this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's see Sprimo the other hand.
Not able to defend this time, but with a couple of guys in center, might be able to rotate over. Lots of low health bars now on the side of Medellin, as they should be able to get the plant down, but it's not looking too great as the retake could be coming in here swiftly.
Nobody's coming in from a room.
Number 4.
I was about to say he's locked down, but the grenade will do the job.
Yep.
PNC near the desk. Going for those headshots through the wall. Oh, Eagles with 2 pistol headshots.
They did not expect him there, and that is huge. VNC gets one, and now Notson has to do it alone. Spamming through, but Eagles picks up 3 kills just like that. He came in from behind, headshot MG, headshot another guy, and then all of a sudden, there was no defense anymore.
And we know how hard it is to get that headshot from behind. Usually it's a miss.
Yes.
You want to shoot left, and then the defending player goes right. You miss a couple of shots, he turns around, headshot you. That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
To us, not these players, of course.
Well,
sometimes.
Most of the time, that doesn't happen.
And again, triple stack.
They're so ready for this.
Come in, please.
We welcome you to our home. Oh, but a little peek this time. Oh, nope, they're still going to go for it. As the flash is good, the snipe from Eagles is there, but the defense is slightly better. Eagles will pick up 2. GDSZ now coming in for the support, and now Medellins actually will win the fight.
Yeah, this time it was at least with the flash. I mentioned again yesterday, do we really want to use the flash going into a room? We still got a site, a top, long way to go. But this time, because we've seen what happened a couple of rounds ago, great choice to use the flash against all 3. It usually grabs all 3 with a small flash. Now only MG. But he's been on point. And still no bomb.
Oh,
did he see you?
I saw him. And not just the name. Let's see. Nope.
Just making sure, because there is that sniper on both sides. Now MG should know. Okay, might actually go in early. Okay, MG spotted by Eagles.
It's going to come down to pistols here, but everybody against MG. He picks up 2 and gets shot in the back. Silva, of course, in the right position. 18th kill for this player as they tie it up now 7-7.
With all this is what we expected with this matchup. MG covering with 2 rifles behind each pillar. Actually, Notson joins the party.
Yeah.
Slightly too late, but the party didn't start yet. Oh, never mind. We'll postpone the party.
Yeah. Probably better.
Yeah, rain.
Yeah. Let's take a rain check, guys. No party in the pillars. And
nice.
Slowly but surely, Medellin now are going to be pushing into this area.
Notson almost face Jackson goes down alone. Oh, the backup now coming. Yeah, very quick, all 3. Nova, Supremo, and also MG near the door. Should say entrance. Yeah, going back to A site just in case, because there has been lots of split pushes by Medellin on this map.
Yep. But at least 3 guys coming in now, slowly, trying to fake a rotation. But Black Dragons are not fooled for now. They still have 3 guys on this B site.
And Notson, basically only one looking towards Central Plaza. Here we go, VNC slowly moving in.
Made a little bit of noise. Knotson holding the bait angle, but it does not matter. Medellin, they shove their way through the entrance and pull off this B push.
Even with not that many flashes that actually went in. Okay, Foul, early entry, but way too many guns pointing at him. Can't really go. Yeah, the B entrance. If you break through, that's like 1 in 100, even in pro play.
So now 3 rounds in a row for Medellin Games. They are coming back in a big way. After, I was just saying that the other guys had to pick it up, and you look at Eagles, he's doing a big job, even BNC. Consistent still. Tuzin, he's still got...
Yeah, that B
still got to do a little bit more, but,
Yeah, to go back to what I was saying, the B push bottom was insane because not that many flash actually landing on the defending players. That was mostly shots, just right shots at the right time. The teammates is covering for you when you go in. That should give them a lot of confidence because that entrance was clean. Now, again, the big question, who's going to use the flash? You? Me? Or
I'll do it.
Do we even want to use one?
Yeah.
All right. Don't flash me, though.
Okay. No, I'll try not to. All right, they're pushing into the A room.
Yeah, they're using Eagles, though. So he wants to open up the angle first. No flash. As they are quietly moving in.
Mm-hmm.
A smoke from Black Dragons. A pretty good read.
Currently 4 members over by this A site, so would be a difficult push from the side of Medellin. Let's see if they change it up. There's still time for another rotation.
Yeah, leaving only GDSC. That A-long. Everyone else coming in from Central Plaza. That smoke a little too high.
Oh, they're still going into A, though. Here they go. There's a lot of guys they got to push into. Supremo finally goes down, but here comes the cavalry from the side of Black Dragons.
And still holding position in the site. The C4 is not down. Black Dragons, they do have some time. 17 seconds. So lots of grenade coming down. There's that C4 finally. And the Eagles can't really jump on top.
Finally gets in there. Novez is going to push in to the smoke. GDSC will get pistoled down. And Eagles from the side. He's going to be shot, and we're tied at 8. Once again, we are tied. This might be the extra rounds we were looking for because both of these teams are so evenly matched.
Liking the game so far. Back and forth, and both teams really doing a great job of just maneuvering through the site. Using the information, just trying to rotate a little fast compared to the opponent. This time grenades, not really going to land on anyone. Supremo surely not going to walk into those grenades after being blown up. MG alone, no rifles this time at the pillar. And instead, 3-man defense towards A site.
Yeah.
Because last couple of pushes mostly has been Central Plaza. A smart switch, knowing that that could always come again. Yeah, this was a lot coming down from a lot more of the Brazilian teams, not just Medellin, of what we're seeing into A room.
Yeah.
They would go, check in, sweep through A long, and then go back at least. This was done much more during their own league. And finally, we're seeing a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's part of the reason why we don't see someone hopping at the box, and also a lot of smokes coming down, trying to discourage a lot of it, and also trying not to get picked off.
MG still looking at the pillar, so they know that it's either Central Plaza or A long. I think that flash is from Central Plaza.
Oh, shots come in, and Knotson not going to win it, but Rafal from up top, he's going to get gunned down. Medellin, once again, they push through very swiftly onto the A site.
Yep. Right there, Knotson, at the worst moment, hesitated just a little bit because he was supposed to flash the members coming into the site, but because of that split second, it's basically all destroyed. Medellin got a free entry into the site.
Yeah, and that could be the difference maker here. Medellin with a very convincing 9th round win. Let's see if they can close it out here. Black Dragons, though, they have been very annoying for Medellin to try to dispose of.
And which could be the last round of the map. Yeah, MG just going to go up and challenge a member. Not going all the way. But still, Novez now found. Shots fired.
Novez in a lot of trouble. That's a 5th grenade kill that comes in here. And Silva's going to pick it up. That is a huge start for Medellin. Somebody on the side of Black Dragons is going to have to clutch it.
OMG!
Oh! The timing!
Almost!
So close to getting that hit. But instead, GDSE is right there to shut him down.
Great news for Medellin. They're about to finish the map. But Natson, right below. Should have heard that. VMT has been running around the top, but look at him go, sneaking through into the top.
The risk might pay off. He's got to escape now, and he will. The risk pays off. I like a play like that when you're behind this much.
Oh, that was way too much high risk and less of a return because that if you talk about percentage, 70% risk and maybe 40% return.
Hell yeah. Call me a fan.
Yeah, but that's pro play.
Yeah. Okay.
When you expect the least, that's going to strike.
They get in to this B site right when Supremo is rotating. Unfortunate for him, but now with the smoke down, it will be difficult.
Okay, Supremo thought about going immediately in with the flash, but the timing is now off. Had to wait for his teammate. Silva looking towards double pillars. But the other two, Eagles plus Tutin guarding the entrance. 21 seconds. Not too much time. Smokes off.
Oh, that's one snipe and that's one shot. That's going to do it. Medellin Games 10-8. Extremely close, but they fight back and they aren't able to take the map away from the Black Dragons.
Impressive. Not as one-sided. This is what we expected from Compound. But from what we know and the numbers that show from the region, I was expecting Black Dragons to really do.
All right, off to the races we go. Medellin are going to be starting on the blacklist side this time around. You can see they've got a pretty nice win rate on port so far. Certainly helps that they got 2nd in their region overall. But either way, still good numbers for them.
Starting with 1-1 trade, as Black Dragons, they had the entire defense. So hold on, as Dutin already running into a site. MG backed off all the way near the spawn after a shot.
Yeah, he gets the pick off and then goes back to his team. He doesn't want to get traded 1-for-1.
Still Eagle up on top.
Really quick moves. Novez gets in, shoots a couple down, and now Silva has to go against everybody, but he's just diffusing up there, and there's not much that Silva can do. Not able to shoot through the box either. That will just be a quick diffuse and a win here to Black Dragons.
It's off to a top. Can't really do much. Maybe you can throw a grenade, but that's not going to be enough alone. When there's a full HP member from the GR side. Okay, this time quick entry. Quicker entry into... Ooh, great angle. Waiting for Natson to come into him.
Oh, what?
Foul!
And all 3 of them poked out at the same time. The timing was perfect. And they just sprayed straight through the line of Medellin members.
Let me write down a check on to round 2 for Black Dragons already.
Yes, I think you're safe to do that. Although it is Silva.
Versus 4. Let's see. Silva, still no death, by the way, because there was a defuse. And through the bridge. One of the best member from Black Dragons. Nova defending. Spotted. Few bullets fired only, but going back to the passage doesn't feel safe. It does have lots of utilities to actually use, but when you're alone, you do want to have your main weapon up.
Okay. That's a start. Suprema, though, gonna put some damage into him. Takes a bit himself. He's still got a minute, so he's taking it real slow.
And rotating all the way back to the base, checking for anyone waiting, if anyone's going to stab from behind. Not going to be it this time. Both members just waiting for him to plant.
Well, he got another kill, but he is immediately taken down. And that is going to be the end of that. Black Dragons, 2 in a row now. So far, able to stifle the pushes very nicely from the Blacklist side.
Black Dragons on port. On the region, 50% win rate from the global risk side. Not too high, not too low. But when you think about their second half, the Blacklist on port, compound was 33. But port, they do have 37. Slightly higher, but still very low compared to the standard. So knowing that what could happen in the second half with weak attack abilities on this map, you do want to grab maximum first half. And so far, Medellin, they're respecting what Black Dragons has been doing in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Slowly checking now. Finally, a site. I do have to wait for Eagles to check that A top.
3 members from the Black Dragon side waiting over here on the A site, and 1 ready to rotate from the back.
Yeah, MG always off to the side. This is his position. Shot right at the moment of flash. Rafael was flashed triple times.
Not able to do much. Novez, though, coming in. Silva now with a nice little shot from range. Slowly but surely, Medellin grinding their way into this A-top position.
Yeah, this time all 3 of them on top, making sure there cannot be any defuse. Or at least nearby. GDSC does go down to go to the bait spot for the bridge rotation. And here's MG near the stairs. The other 2 go from their respawn.
Eagles just sees them all and lines one up, and that should be enough info and time for them to shoot them all down. A couple of kills to Eagles, and Medellins are on the board.
Finally breaking through a site. Actually, very quick rotation from B entrance into going into sideway and A site. And lots of great flashes because it's also because it wasn't for Rafael, it was actually for MG because MG's always at that spot. And Rafael just casually just standing there and says, I can't see anything, guys. Come on and help me. And Knotson boosted up to sideway.
Yeah, just waiting. Medellin have been playing it relatively slow. As I say that, I thought maybe they were going to make them play on bridge with a couple, but that would have been a little bit crazy rather than just fast. But yeah, nobody making a move just yet.
Maybe thinking about a bridge push after checking into B site. Let's see. Knotson now spotted, not going to challenge him at all. Using that information might force him to rotate a little further and go B. You see, checking the middle ground just in case if anyone's coming around, because the bridge hasn't been seeing anyone towards the bridge. Oh, expecting that B push. But Black Dragons 4 men.
Uh-oh. It's going to be up to Novez to give that info and also shoot him down. He gets 1. As you You see Supremos looking in the back there, but that's already advantage here to Medellin as they make their way onto the backside of B. Rafał able to pick up just the one, but this bomb will be planted as from behind, Knotson with the perfect timing and flank, able to pick up 2.
I thought Knotson's rotation was way too late, but because it was way too late, it was at the perfect time. Also, because it was way too late, both of them, they were just looking towards the GR base as, okay, this isn't the timing where you come out from the B entrance.
They're like, well, where the hell could he be? Oh, he's behind us.
Yeah, if it's behind, then he should have came already, helping his teammate. Yeah, sometimes it can be tricky if you have that much experience. You're expecting the enemy to come at the spot at that moment. Yeah. Using that timing, psychology can totally be a thing with this many games on the map.
Speaking of which, when nothing's working, rush into B site. That's kind of the psychology of this map, I feel. On the Blacklist side, they're going to give it a try.
Oh, no flash from Medellin. Actually, just straight up entrance.
It's not helping them too much. They get in, but it's not a clean entry or a foul. And Nova is just hanging out down on the bottom side. They are cleaning up shop here. It's in with the 1. Trying to find the angles here, but down to a pistol. Actually picks up another kill, but not able to get both.
But this round, if Medellin, entry flash wasn't needed, but before going down, their teamwork was somewhat lacking. Maybe the communication, because we saw a few members actually jumping before the flash was thrown. If that came together as teamwork, then I think that was a round for Medellin, actually. Not going to Black Dragons. You have to work on those timing. When you're saving that much smoke and flash, there's a reason why you should wait when you already made into the site. So that was a close fail.
Yeah, and maybe they're just going to give it another try because of that. Maybe they say, well, let's do it right this time.
Not even going to sit around the box. It's all the way back alone. Might actually go to the back street.
Once again, I mean, the flash is better this time, but Supremo's here, and we got a couple of kills to him now. As this is looking pretty good. Eagle's not able to hit his shot, as now Silva has to go against 2, but he will be denied. Black Dragons now 5 rounds against 1. I think that's the biggest lead we've had in this match as well.
Yeah, 4 Black Dragons, certainly. As Nova has quickly run around the map. Rotational-wise, Nova is always on the move. And Medellin, even after going in, wasn't really checking their back, usually lacking their members on A site or B site. Let's see, the entry's good, but the follow-up seems to be the problem right now, which wasn't a problem before, but maybe a big loss from the first match is affecting them now after winning the map, surprisingly. And smoke's coming down towards the bridge. We've seen that throughout the map.
Yeah.
Because Medellin, they do love to charge split push B with bridge.
Has been a strategy we've seen many times now. As the smoke is coming in, I think Black Dragons should expect this, and over the top come Medellin. Shots are already going to land. Eagles, at least, able to open one up with the rotation, and yes, Medellin comes in, but a couple are traded back immediately. Now it's one-on-one. And Silva, he's up on top. He's got a...
But with without the C4,
yeah.
drop near the bridge. And that's why Knotson's having this huge rotation, saying, okay, you can pick up the C4 as long as I guard B site. For Rifle 1-1, I do agree on that it's harder to retake on B from the GR side when the C4 is down. And let's see where Silva goes to. Yeah, these two just going around the map. not facing each other. Actually going the opposite direction.
Yeah. Notson, unfortunate for him.
Okay, yeah, Notson does find that C4 is gone. Oh, now actually planted.
Spotted. Who's going to win the fight is the question. Silva will be able to pick it up and finally breathe some life into the Medellin Games side.
At least 2 rounds. So that's 2 more in the first half. Can make it up to 4-5. As again, that entry from Medellin was good, but the response is that time from Supremo, from B, Rafał from A site now. Yeah, it was also through the smoke from the side near the GR spawn. Medellin really needs to communicate. I'm seeing some angles not being covered once they enter.
Maybe just a bit of a 8 push here. They've been having trouble entering because of MG. And you see that Rafał is right there with him, so... Okay, that's one way to do it. Just straight through the box.
Yeah, MG's position can be well read.
That's very
Easily
true.
read. He's always there.
It's very, very true. And now you can see VNC has put in some work this time around, and he's going to pick up another one. Chovez, the only one left. He has been the most clutch so far for Black Dragons, but let's see if he can do it. Nope, Chusin going to pick that one up, so now 3-5. And at the end of the day, statistically, if Medellin get one more, it's not half bad on this map.
Certainly not. As Black Dragons, I said it before, their blacklist percentage, not that high. 37.5, I believe. Yes, boosted up, up, up. There we go. Oh, Fowl's hearing some sounds. Shots from the base. Oh, but Silva. That timing... just a little lucky on Silva's side.
Sometimes you need just a dash of luck when you are playing a game like this. It is 99% skill. Just that little bit timing can really work out for you.
Supremo A top. MG off to the side from the bridge. Can't see anything through the smoke.
Oh boy.
No.
Yeah, this is going to be a clean push onto the A site. Down a member already was Black Dragons as Notson comes in. That's 2 for him, but not enough. As now 4-5 here at the half. Again, not half bad. It was looking good for Black Dragons, 5-1, but now 3 rounds in a row here to Medellin.
Hey, all of a sudden, Valdez, Medellin not too bad in the first half. Yes, 37.5. That's going to, and they know this is the best. This is the map, the side that we don't really do well.
Yeah.
Let's try our best. We did pretty well in compound, guys. And a rush, good flash, but still alive.
Notson with the play, but Eagles up top is doing well. He picks up 2. That's all you can ask of him in that position under that much pressure.
I'd say, yep, 2 well delivered. Couldn't get MG, but that's okay. Because there's still a lot of time C4 now planted, so not as much. But GDSC pretty quick with the rotation. A long open, but still MG available, so not going to extend too far. Will force a rotation of Notson coming out of the smoke.
Yeah. That's going to come back to bite him. As now MG is going to be surrounded. This should be an easy kill for Medellin, and it will be.
MG's always going down at that spot.
Yeah, he just loves it. It's like a magnet for him. And now 5-5. We've been here before, but it's a little bit different of a feel because Compound was back and forth rounds, but Black Dragons were streaky. They got like 3-4 in a row, and now Medellin have 4 in a row.
And that was first a successful attack or a defense. And defense.
Retake.
I'm saying this because we saw Notson coming out towards the bridge with no information, and they it's surely even there should be at least one from the GR base. That movement was certainly something that you don't see often after you have the C4 planted.
Yeah.
And also MG not feeling confident from a top. I think that's what's lacking from MG right now.
Oh.
Wait, what? Silva, how did he get all the way there?
Well, he's down now. So Black Dragons dealt with him, but a very sneaky maneuver. Just, again, a Silva maneuver.
Still up a member. That's Medellin Games. Black Dragons, at least they do have the C4. Rotation, sideway, still controlled. Eagles. Yes. Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He thinks there's still someone in sideway.
Oh, Tuzin spots him.
Thanks to Tuzin.
Yeah.
Eagles will stay alive.
Spot Supremo here. VNC having a bit of trouble. But Tuzin again, right there to save his teammate. Novez is so dead. Tuzin gonna take that away with a quick headshot, nicely done. And now 5 rounds in a row into the pockets of Medellin Games.
No.
What's the answer, G-Clef?
Yeah, Black Dragons now, what they need is MG getting confidence. I think that's it. Dropping down at that spot right next to A side, it's hurting the entire attack of the second half. Of course, short pause from, I believe, mic issue.
Mic issue, yeah. Gotta fix those mics, those Michaels,
Yeah,
as I like to call them.
no damage on to the next round, so we'll actually quickly make a remake.
Yeah. Should be pretty easy. Apparently it was Tuzin who was having a mic issue, so
Plug it back in.
he was shooting really well though with the mic issue, so
Maybe you should go with the issue.
yeah, you should just like unplug the mic. He's like, oh, this is working well for me. He has been looking better on this map, that's for sure.
But sometimes there are those moments where you think your mic is on or you have it muted, and then you're like, you go through a couple of rounds and then you notice after the mic is muted, like you guys didn't tell me my mic was muted. It's like, or if you thought you were just keeping quiet, you know?
Yeah.
There are those moments.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you find that out after like 10 minutes into the game.
That's unfortunate moments. I think because these guys are all in the same house, at least, like they'd be like,
yeah, you can somewhat hear.
Yeah. Oh, he's screaming, but I don't hear you over the comms. Like, that's a little bit weird.
It's like, oh, that's a triple kill. Do you see that? Like, hey, I don't hear you on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
What?
Really?
What did you say? Yeah. Yeah. I remember back in the day, the old cheap, standing mics that you have on your desk.
Oh, I had the cheap headset mic, like $11.
Yeah. Mine was like, it was like a $10 like little white mic that stood on the desk and got in the way of the keyboard. It was very annoying. Wasn't very clear. Good old days. Now everybody's got the gaming headset.
Yeah, high-tech technology mics. Even the cheap ones are much, much, much better.
Yeah.
Compared to like 6 years ago, just 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah. Technology is weird like that. Like how smartphones were out like 16 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, 16 years ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. We're getting older. But yeah, we should have this mic issue solved in just a moment. And
the thing is, if you make that comparison from the older days, mouse and mouse pads, they're so much better.
It's insane, actually.
So much better. The DPI, of course, DPI usually I don't know anyone who actually goes, now you can do like 4,800. Like, who need to, like, no one goes above, especially if you're a gamer, no one really goes above. Like, highest I've seen is like 1,800 maybe. But usually it's around like some lower 600s, usually 900s DPI. But whoever uses 4,000.
The only two times I would consider would maybe be like on a gigantic resolution screen.
Oh, maybe like 8K.
Yeah, like some
resolution.
insane, like huge wall-mounted, like, you know, one of those, or just like a really old person that doesn't want to move their arm too much, you know. They're playing like bingo online and, you know, something like that.
We have touchscreens.
That's true. That's true. Touchscreen's probably better. Not as good for Crossfire though, because
Yeah, you gotta have the perfect game.
you definitely need a mouse for that one, at least when you're playing on the computer. As here we are back into the game. Black Dragons. Maybe we'll welcome that little mic issue from Tucson, because it gives them a little bit of time to just gather themselves and try to stop the streak, the 5-round streak so far from Medellin.
And after that, Black Dragons. Nova as Rafał. Trying to... Yeah, no one usually... Not many comes all the way to loading dock. Maybe waiting for rotation of MG after checking from the BL bridge. Maybe a kill onto Silva, who always like to peek here and there. Not yet. And I think Silva is also feeling that because he did go down a couple of times against Goken in the previous match on the same map, defending side. All the way back near the spawn, not at the bridge.
Trying to check and see, but here comes a B push. The first one from Black Dragons, as not able to land the shot, but VNC's bait spot is pretty good. Buys time for Eagles to pick up 2, and now it's only MG that's left available. As that one will miss, but Silva gonna take the pistol shot himself through the box and through the head. Now 6 rounds for Medellin.
Yeah, VNC's position and getting that headshot was important. The entry person did come a little faster compared to the rest of the team. Yeah, great flash also. And after finding out there's a sniper, Black Dragons, oh no, why is Eagles back here? Not a sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a wrong choice there. Because they had members from loading dock there, but they never challenged the check. Of course, challenging them might just get themselves killed. It comes a attack.
GDSC held that position so well, and it allows Tucson to come in with 3 kills, 4 kills. The new mic does work. And that is 7 rounds now for Medellin in a row.
Lucky 7.
They cannot be stopped.
Rock and roll needed for MG and the rest of the team right now. Black Dragons, they had 5-1. Now, get the score.
Rough stuff if you are a Black Dragons fan or obviously a player on this team. This one is a confidence killer. When just nothing is going right, you had a streak going, you were feeling so good, you were going to come back, and then all of a sudden,
yep.
Worst
case
working.
scenario.
Nothing.
Worst map, one of the worst map, worst side.
Yeah.
MG barely escapes. Like, that's like 1 or 2 HP.
Maybe it's a sign.
1.
Maybe they'll take that as a sign. You were meant to survive.
And here, wow, not actually holding AWM.
Whoa.
On port blacklist?
Now they are really taking some crazy...
Of course, MG is... This side, the blacklist, we do see a lot of 5 rifles. Instead, it's double... of course, MG took a lot of shots, so that's not a bad choice. But when Medellin is already up at 8, big risk.
Yeah. They're taking it very slow once again here.
Yeah, I think they're really waiting for Silva to peak. They've been sitting all the time.
Oh, I think he might have thrown a smoke into mid, but that is about it. As a push and then not a push.
No,
Another
40
flash.
seconds, I think this attack into B site has to be made.
Yeah. Same bait spot here for VNC. They are just expecting it. GDSC sprays them down. VNC gets one. Knotson with the couple, but look at their health bars right now.
Yeah, 10 HP in total.
Will it matter? Nice little snipe here from MG, and they get the bomb down.
A headshot with the snipe. Tucson ready to strike from the back. MG, 1 HP.
Yeah.
C4 is down, 30 seconds. Can he do it?
And they are just kind of running in. That's the pistol, and that is magic number 9 for Medellin. And also magic number 8 in a row. Insane performance from them. They did not want to go down without a fight against the Black Dragons.
Black Dragons, we could totally see their strategy. Silva, who's one of the best right now from Medellin. Let's take him down and go with the 4v5. But what do you know? He died a couple of times last match. Not going to let that happen. Eagles. Someone, yeah, caught with that many grenades.
Number 6?
I think number 5. That's what I have it down on paper.
Maybe I was one ahead on the last one.
Yeah, I think so. You said 5 already, right?
Yeah.
But I counted 4 there.
Okay. Important to keep a correct count of the grenades.
What's more important is Black Dragons. If they lose 1, that's it for the match. Silva up here with the AWM. He's going to be down, but Tutsin. Okay, that's 2. 2 trade.
That was 2 Zin. As MG is caught with a throwable in his hand, it looks like. Definitely caught unawares. Bomb is down here on a top.
Nova is Notson. Headshot fight 1 from Notson A top. Only VNC. With Nova is from the side. A top being challenged. 25 seconds flash, at least 2 seconds gained.
He moves forward, tries to isolate Nova as it's not going to work out. So Black Dragons staying alive. 6-9.
What worries me is that they won the round, but MG in a weird position with holding something other than the gun on his hand. That's worrying me a lot.
He had a cold soda. He was just enjoying his time.
He's just sliding downhill. Teammates can certainly grab you out of there, but you just have to work it out yourself. And also Supremo, very quiet.
Silva's positioning, man, it's crazy.
Oh, saw 1 more.
And he gets 2 alone, 3 alone. And now, I mean, any amount of help from his team should be enough. As that's going to be number 4, magic number 4.
Where's Notson? Give me that final kill. AWM it is. Notson on the bridge.
Tucson tried to steal away the kill, and Notson was like, no, you're not allowed. It's for Silva.
On the chase, Notson doesn't know exactly where to go other than the base. GDSC grabs the final kill. That's it. Medellin Games taking a match win after a big loss against Imperial. Yeah, getting 1 on the board. And Black Dragons, no set at all. First map was a lot closer, but maybe it's because it was port map number 2. They couldn't deliver much.
And here are the results, 10-8. That first one, Compounds, was actually really close. Back and forth, but Medellin get it. They get the second set, and they will win over the Black Dragons. We have 1 more match to go, guys, at the end of the day, but first we will take another 20-minute break. We'll be right back.